Well, it's Battlebox time again. This time we're going to take a look at mission 68. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for trustworthy information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me here in my auxiliary outdoor studio at the worldwide headquarters of Survival on Purpose. And the sun is just really bright shadow. Since we're doing kind of a unboxing tabletop kind of thing on a Battlebox, I thought it'd be better to bring it into the shade here. So anyway, as I said, we're going to be taking a look at mission 68 Battlebox today. Just going to move this box out of the way for a minute because it's going to be in my way. And real quickly, if you're not familiar with Battlebox, it's a subscription box for survival, camping, outdoor kind of gear with four levels, and each level you pay a little more money and you get a little more stuff. And their goal is to provide you more value than you pay for the stuff. My goal in making these videos is just to create a library of resources you can go back and check out, and if you're interested in exploring Battlebox further, you can kind of get an idea of maybe what to expect. Each month is a surprise, but at least you can kind of see what the track record has been and whether you think it's going to make good sense for you. If you are interested in exploring that further, I invite you to go check out the coupon code in the video description below. I'll try to put it on the screen here too, and you can save 10% on your first order of Battlebox. So anyway, let's get to it. Mission 68, and also another little bit of brief rambling. It's the beginning of November here in 2020, so I've got several of these subscription boxes I'm kind of behind on, so I'm going to do a little mini marathon for the first week in November. So anyway, this is mission 68, and the first thing in the mission is the briefing, and this is a little booklet, manual, whatever, that shows you what kind of goes over what's in the box and what the value is of each item. So we're just going to start out right off the bat, mission 68. So anyway, let's talk about the basic box is the first level, and at that level here's what you're going to get this month in mission 68. I'll put you aside. Now, the first thing is a blaze defense fire suppression device. So this is just a little mini fire extinguisher, and it says it is it's a finger loop aerosol. So you do it like this for tactical fire suppression situations. It takes care of little fires, probably depending on the size of the hazard. You might need more than one of these to mitigate the threat, but this has a $21.99 value, so there is the blaze defense. The next item is a little pouch for the blaze defense. Let's find that one. It's a Battletech gear pouch, and it is the blaze defense will fit in it, or probably many other things. Let's just have a look at this sucker here. And Battletech is a Battlebox brand. They've kind of created their own brands of stuff and has it manufactured, but pretty cool. It's got a let's see. Okay, so I got to figure it out here. I always try to do that on camera because that way you see what an absolute doofus I am. Okay, so I think we have to untie this knot here, maybe. Let me see. Maybe we can just pull this thing to the side, put it in here like so. Like I said, you can see what kind of doofus I really am. And it's got shock cord there, so it'll go over it like so if you want to do that. So you can absolutely have it just like that. And it's got MOLLE attachments on back or belt loops, so pretty cool there. So let's see if I can get it out of there quickly if we needed it. Oh yeah, just pull that sucker off and pull it out. So there's that. I'm going to set it up here so you can see it better, and that. And let's see what's next. Southern Survival Screw Gate Climbing Carabiners. Southern Survival, by the way, is the Battlebox's show on Netflix. So Battlebox has actually got a show called Southern Survival. I think they've got the whole season done. And I met Daniel at a kind of a private kind of a gathering, I don't know, campfire co-op with some other really cool folks, and he was telling me about that, and it was pretty fun making the show, he said. So anyway, this is Southern Survival 2-pack screw gate locking carabiners. These are climbing rated carabiners, and they're locking, and I like me some carabiners anyway. Let's see if I can get this sucker out of here, because I think these are pretty nice. By the way, the gear pouch is rated at $9.95, and man, this is, I'm not in my, I'm sorry, I'm not in my local normal studio, so I'm kind of discombobulated. But let's set this aside for a minute. So these are D-shaped carabiners. They're climbing rated, and they're screw gate, which if you're not familiar with screw gate, that means it screws up here and it can't accidentally come undone on you, which is something that's pretty important if your life depends on this. So these are really well. They are approximately 5,500 pounds of force from the long axis and 1,750 pounds of force on the unlock. 60 degrees of gate opening. They're made of 70-75 aluminum alloy, and they are 25 KN heavy duty carabiners. So the UIAA certified. So these are not, you know, just some cheap. Let me just put it that way. There's no warning on here that says not for climbing. Okay, so pretty nice carabiner, 60 degree gate opening, and they're giving these a $22.99 value, which I think is a good value for climbing rated carabiners. If you've priced any, you'll probably agree with me on that. So there's that. The next item in the basic box, because there's still more, is the Hot Snot Fire Starter, and it is a made in 100%, first of all, made in the USA, which is pretty cool. As is, by the way, this Blaze Defense, 100% made in the USA. The Hot Snot Fire Lube in a tube is it's basically just let's see, gotta pierce this sucker and squirt a little bit out. We'll squirt a little bit out here and see how it works. It's just a little it's green like snot, some snot anyway, and you just light it. Let's see how it works. Why not, right? Because, well, I happen to have a lighter, so. And there it goes. Look at it. It just burns pretty stinking good. Yeah. So there you go. It's even in a wet environment. So it says. So anyway, now I got to let it burn itself out. Okay. So that's the Hot Snot Fire Lube in a tube. I like that. You know I was gonna like that, didn't you? I mean, it's fire, right? Finally, the very last item is this, and they're not giving us. And that, by the way, the Hot Snot has a $12.95 value. Man, this is all. I'm so discombobulated here. You're gonna say I'm acting like a doofus. Okay. So anyway, is a Kit Fox Design Group Southern Survival 6x6 patch, and gotta say, I saw the Southern Survival 6x6 truck at the gathering I went to, the outing I went to, and I'm jealous. It's pretty stinking cool. So this is a cool little patch anyway. They're giving this, they're not giving this values. They're not assigning it as part of the value of the box anyway. So there's that. So that's the basic box. So man, I said I'm going to do this video in one take, and I am. So you're going to see all the doofusness that I have available to you. The next level is an advanced box. In the advanced box, you get everything in the basic plus some more stuff. This month, the more stuff is this really cool thing. It is a 1.3 gallon or 5 liter jerry can, mil-spec jerry can. So it's got the little all kinds of mil-spec stuff on it. You got to open this up first. Let's see. Oh, it's got a D-ring in it. So you got to pull that D-ring out. Then you open this up like so. Then you can open the can up and pour your fuel. So it's got a seal in here, so it's designed to be able to store your fuel without worrying about it spilling, and that's pretty cool, I think. Let's see if I can get this pin back in here. Got to get everything lined up just right, and there it is. So it's made for gasoline, rated for gasoline. Pretty cool. They're giving this a $69.99 value, which I think is a pretty reasonable for a seriously mil-spec can. If you priced any lately, you'll know what I mean, because they're not cheap. So that's everything in the advanced box. But wait, there's more. The next level is a Pro box. In the Pro box, you get everything in advanced and the basic plus some more. This month, the Pro box is a Raptor Razor Mono knife, and I'm completely not clear what this is. So let's take a look at it. It's got some stuff in this pouch here, and it says it's an ideal knife for high precision field dressing. It's got some instructions with it. Removing back, such as removing backstraps, tenderloins, loins, and quartering out an animal. Extremely versatile with interchangeable blades and the ability to convert from a knife to a saw in seconds. So let's see if I can find some blades in here somewhere. Alright, so there's a blade, there's a blade, there's a blade. So there's 3 blades to this thing. Alright, let's just see. I like to kind of try to figure stuff out without looking at the instructions, because just to see how doofus proof it really is. So we'll pull this thing out. It's got a little handle here with a hole in it. Screwdrivers here. Let's see, I bet you there's a screwdriver here or something to use as a tool, hopefully. Yes, look at that. Hey, how about that? Figured that part out. So then we unscrew these little screws here. Set them aside for a minute. Let's see. I bet we can figure this thing out. I'm pretty sure. You and I together can figure it out. So that comes apart. It's like that's just solid machine, some sort of metal. I don't know if it's aluminum or what. Let's see. Let's find a blade. Blades are hermetically sealed, as Johnny Carson used to say. And there's a nice little replaceable blade. And how is it going to go on here? At least I can look at a picture of it and see what it's supposed to look like, right? Let's see. There's a picture in here. Okay, so this comes off the top here like so. Okay, so take this thing apart. It's got little pegs in here that fit in these little holes here like so. Then this goes on like so, and the screws go back in like so, and then you have a little knife. And pretty cool. So that'd be really good for some field dressing. And I like the fact that it's also this replaceable blade. So, and then you can actually keep it in here to keep from cutting yourself. It's got a little plastic protector on it. So that's pretty cool. And then what's also is pretty cool is this screwdriver goes in like so, and it goes like so, and you have a bit of a handle to really get some, you need to get some leverage on it. So pretty neat there. That's the Raptor Razor Mono knife. And there's a couple of other blades in here. I'm trying to see if one of them feels like a saw. I can't tell if it does. It shows like there's a saw on the picture, but I don't see a saw in here. So maybe, it says this bundle comes with 3 mono blades. Am I missing something? Let's see. 3 mono blades. 1 5-inch blade and 1 7-inch coarse blade. Oh, let's see. Oh, here they are. They're in the box. So it's a bigger blade and a saw blade. That's pretty stinking cool. So there's that. And that is the Pro Box stuff, and they're giving this a $99.99 value, and that brings that's everything there. Okay, so let's put this over here where you can see that. Everybody can see all that stuff. And then finally, we have one more level of box, and that is the Pro Plus, or the Knife of the Month Club. They used to call it Knife of the Month Club. I think they stopped doing that because Facebook doesn't allow them to advertise anything that says knife in it. So they call it the Pro Plus now. And the Pro Plus, you get everything and all the other stuff, plus some more stuff. So everything in all the other levels plus some more stuff. This month, the more stuff is, it's usually a knife or a tool or something. This one is the Revolt Knives Remove knife, and let's just see what that one looks like. It's also kind of a pretty cool knife, I think. It's a perfect tool for gutting and skinning. So let's pull it out of here. Let's see, it's a G10 handle, and it's got a nice push off on the Kydex sheath here. I like that. And then, man, it pushes, and it's in there too. It's got some jimping here, which is pretty nice to give you a little bit of grip there. And then it says a full-size removable gut hook and bottle opener are concealed in the handle. Let's see if we can figure out how to get those out of there. Oh, yeah, just push them out, and looky there. There's a bottle opener here and a little gut hook here, which is pretty cool. And it's still, you still got a lot of tang in here. The tang goes all the way down through here, so I think it would be pretty strong. This is all this everything else kind of cuts out in there, and it just fits in and snaps in. So there you go. And again, a nice Kydex sheath. So, and they're giving this a $120 value. So that is the, let's see if we can put that down there somewhere. That is the Battlebox Mission 68, and what I try to do, and I've been trying to do when I remember to, in all these subscription boxes, to pick out a couple items that I think are my favorite things in the box. And this month it's not too difficult for me to do, to be honest with you, because a couple things I think are definitely my favorites. First of all, these Carabiners right here, I like these a lot. I use Carabiners a lot when I'm hanging my hammock or whatever. I use Carabiners. I use them for just to hang stuff off my gear. I like them because they're quick and easy to do, and I especially like having ones that are rated, because if I do need to do something, you know, slightly dangerous, this gives me a little bit of comfort, and I can just grab these because I've got them with me already, and they're not super heavy. So that would be my first favorite thing. And my second favorite thing is probably the fire gel. I get, you know me, right? I like the fact you got something to start fires, you got something to store some fuel in, and you got something to put fires out with. So pretty cool there. So anyway, that's Mission 68 of the Battlebox, and again, thanks to the folks at Battlebox for sending me these boxes every month so I can show them to you, and so you can kind of get an idea of what you could expect if you decide to explore Battlebox further. And again, if you do, be sure and use the coupon code right here in the video description. You can save yourself 10% on the first order. So anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching Thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.